Your commentator for this evening, or I guess this afternoon, it is Saturday after all. For this matchup, this bi-district championship basketball matchup between the La Feria Lions and the Kingsville HM King Brahmas. This 4A matchup will be a good one, and we really hope that you are here and stick with us throughout the entire event as we give it to you live in Kingsville. Now the teams are warming up, so we'll keep the visuals out there for you, but for the time being, we're gonna take a quick break on our end up here on the microphone, make sure everything's settled, so that way when we bring you the game live, you can catch all the action. So if you're tuning in, grab some popcorn, take a seat, and we hope you enjoy the show. I will keep it on here so you can see the visuals of them warming up, but then we will bring you back to listen to everything once pregame gets underway.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
Throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
Hi, I'm Rebecca Castillo. I invite you to visit San Benito and see for yourself the many things this community has to offer. Our offices of economic development offer a variety of business resources to developers, investors, and business owners from small to large scale. Contact us and let us work together on your next business opportunity.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
Throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
A Piece of Cake by Ibarras in Harlingen is a sweet stop for cakes, cookies, and pastries. The best in town for specialty cakes made to order. Sweetbread, cookies, pies, or how about cupcakes? At A Piece of Cake by Ibarras, try a Texas-style cinnamon roll, or how about some tamales? Wedding cakes, graduations, you dream it and they can make it. The best in town is A Piece of Cake by Ibarras in Harlingen.
Hello everybody, and again, welcome into Real Sports Live for this contest between the La Feria Lions and the HM King Bremas live from Kingsville. Again, my name is Frank Gardenas, and we hope you stick with us throughout the entire game and you enjoy it. Now, if you're just joining the stream, we are going to head to the national anthem, and we will hit you with everything going on right after this. Again, everybody, we appreciate y'all for tuning in this evening or this afternoon. You got to remember, it's only 2 o'clock. But here are the starting lineups for both squads. First for La Feria, Gavin Bento starting. Number 5, Julian Torres also starting for the Lions. Carlos Gonzalez, Dario Sanchez also starting for the Lions, and the final starter for them, Xander Barrera. And of course, leading the charge for them is head coach Dario Sanchez with assistant coaches Jaime Guerra, Rolando Gonzalez, Justin Rodriguez, and Matt Guzman. And now the starting lineups for the HM King Bremas. Number 20, Nate Garcia, the leading scorer in the Coastal Bend, according to the Caller Times, at 28.2 points per game. Number 5, Ace LaCour. Number 3, Steven Alanis for the Bremas. Number 10, Lorenzo Villarreal. And number 32, the big man in the middle, is Curtis Benzie. So again, ladies and gentlemen, we appreciate you for tuning in. We hope you stay with us because it's going to be a fun one. It's going to be a good one. And we're going to see who moves on to the area round in the 4A playoffs as we get set for tip-off. We've got a packed house here in Kingsville, of course, social distancing being enforced. And of course, everybody wearing masks, so we can get a filled enough crowd here. And so we are set for the action. As the tip goes, and it goes over to the Bremas. And just like that, heading to the bucket was Nate Garcia. He'll head to the free throw line after drawing the foul. And so Garcia heading over there. He's pretty steady there from the charity stripe. And almost on cue, he misses the first. But he'll drain the second. And so we get started here as the ball is brought in to Torres. And the ball sent flying, and it's stolen by Benzie. Benzie inside the paint. Good! On the fast break bucket. Not sure what happened there, but It's going to be Lions basketball as the ball is brought in and over to Torres. Torres trying to get past it as the Lions get it across the court. A pump fake up, and it's stolen there by Garcia. It's going to be tipped out. It's going to go out of bounds, and it's going to go to the Lions. Xander Barrera had an opportunity down low as the Lions try to break through this full court press that the Brahmas are trying to apply. Regardless, ball goes off the foot of Torres. It's going to go out of bounds. It's going to be Brahma basketball. As Garcia gets it into the court. And now Garcia brings it up the floor. He's met at the half court by Sanchez. Getting the screen from Benzi. Takes a couple of dribbles. It goes to his left. Sends it over to the wing. That's going to be a three. No good. Tipped out by Benzi as they fight for it. They're going to lose. It's going to go out of bounds, and it's going to be Lions basketball. And so Sanchez sets it inbound as he gets it in. Ball's going to go flying to the left sideline, and it's going to be out of bounds, and another turnover for the Lions. And since it didn't touch anyone, they're going to bring it in from the baseline. Underneath with the bounce pass to Garcia, who gets underneath the basket, gives it to Benzi. Almost slams it down, but it's picked up by Vladiao. It's got to go out of bounds off the steal, or off the tip. And man, what a highlight we would have had for you if that would have went in. Ball's brought in to Garcia. They're going to say it's over and back, so it's going to be a turnover. Score remains 3-0 as the ball is brought into Gonzalez. Gonzalez calling the play. Gonzalez inside the paint with the Euro. Goes off the glass, no good on the layup. It's picked up by Benzi, and he'll start his dribble after the rebound. He'll give it to Garcia, who has it, top of the key. Looking for a screen, takes it to his left hand, sends it to LaCour on the right wing. Inside, draws the foul. He'll head to the free throw line to shoot. Actually, no, they're calling it on the ground, so it's going to be brought in from the baseline. The ball is brought into Garcia. Garcia working on the baseline, moving to his left, step back jumper, no good as it just barely hits the net. And the Lions are going the other way. And a steal from LaCour. LaCour having it on the left wing, stops, gives it to Alanis, who drives baseline. They're going to say he stopped out of bounds. That's another turnover for the Brahmas. And so the ball is brought up as the Brahmas get another steal. Misses the wide open layup, did LaCour. Rebounding after missing was Garcia, who puts it back for another bucket. And so the ball is brought up and sent over to Sanchez, but it's stolen by Benzi again. Benzi has it on the elbow, looking to get it out to someone. And the ball's going to be tipped by Sanchez as Garcia picks it up. He has it at the half court. Gets the screen from Benzi, trying to take it inside, steps back with his left hand, puts up the floater. It's going to airball, but he's going to draw the foul, so that will be 2 from the charity stripe. So he nails the first. And he drains the second. So the ball is brought into Vento, who gets it over to Torres on the left wing. A three hit the bottom of the net. That three courtesy of Xander Barrera, and a nice play. And the first bucket for the Lions. Over on the other side is Villarreal, who gets it to Benzi. Benzi back to Villarreal, right wing three. No good, but he draws the foul. And it looks like they're going to send him to the free throw line to shoot three. No, they're bringing it in from the side instead. Garcia, pull-up jumper, no good, as it doesn't even hit the rim once again. And they're calling another foul on the floor. So they're bringing it in from the baseline. Looks like we have some substitutions on the floor. And the core brings it in as it's tipped and it's stolen. Going the other way are the Lions. Gonzalez at the free throw line sends it out to the top of the key. Back over to the left, and another three from the corner, no good. As that one goes out, and it's going to stay with the Lions. Seven to 3 the score. Sanchez looking to get it into somebody as he sends it over to Barrera. Makes a move on Benzi, puts it up, unable to get it to fall. But he draws the foul on Benzi. So Barrera will head to the free throw line to shoot two. He makes the first. And he drains the second. And so far, Barrera, the only person with a bucket for the Lions so far. Garcia over to the left. That's Alanis from three. Good on the three. That puts them in the double-digit mark so far. As the ball comes up inside the paint. No good on the shot as it goes out, and Villarreal's going to pick it up. He's going to get across the half court. He's working inside, trying to send it out. They're going to say the foul was on the floor. So they'll bring it in from the baseline. Had LaCour on the corner. That's who it looked like he was about to kick it out to before he got fouled. Alanis with the ball, send all the way over to Benzi, who gets it to Garcia, and they will reset. Garcia pulling up from deep. No good on the three as it hits the wood, and it's going to be picked up on the rebound by Torres. Gonzalez bringing it up on the right wing. He'll get it to Barrera, top of the key. Inside on the give and go, and gets the shot to fall. Gonzalez with the bucket, a steal, and Gonzalez again. That will trigger a timeout on the floor. And with that, we will take a quick commercial break and bring you back to the action right after this.
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles? How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
And he throws it down. Hey!
And welcome back to the action, folks, as the Brahmas currently lead the Lions 10-9. The Brahmas were up at one point 7-0, and a nice run made by the Lions brought them back into this one as Garcia takes it inside the paint, floats it, unable to go, and it's going to be rebounded there by Torres. Barrera bringing it up, sending it over to the inside. Back top of the key, that's Sanchez. Good on the three. And just like that, the Lions are now in the lead. Ball taken inside, no good on the shot. And now Gonzalez brings it up, working on Garcia, unable to get it to go. And Benzi gets the board. Inside, no good, sent out right wing. No good, and a put back by Benzi is good. And that'll tie it up. And that'll be a foul on the Brahmas. It looks like we'll have a substitution as Sanchez goes to take a seat. And Jose Garcia comes in. So Garcia set to inbound. He'll bring it in. And that's Vela with a swing pass over to Barrera. The give and go and the tip and stolen. Inside for Garcia. Good on the fast break bucket. That'll put them back in the lead. Ball sent over to the left wing. Ball tipped again and it looks like LaCour taking it up off the glass and good. Ball taken again, almost gets that one to fall. Does LaCour. But instead, the Lions take it. Ball tipped again. Given to Garcia, 3-on-1. Takes it by himself, unable to get it to go. They're going to fight for the rebound. And they're going to say, as Torres had it, he stepped out of bounds, so it will be Brahma basketball. Ball brought into Benzi. Benzi to Vladiao in the corner. No good. And it's rebounded by Torres. Torres bringing it on the floor, but nobody with him. Inside the paint, pull-up jumper, no good. Taken by Garcia. Garcia over to Vladiao. Vladiao to the corner. LaCour from deep. No good, but rebounded by Benzi. Second effort, gets the and one to fall. And so Benzi will head to the free throw line to shoot two. Looking for point number 7 so far on the night. It's no good, but it's rebounded by Garcia, puts it back up and in. Ball brought in, sent over by the Lions, inside the paint, puts up the floater, off the glass and good. Ball goes out of bounds, and it's going to be Lions basketball. Ball given to Gonzalez. Has it on the left, sends it back over to the right. That's Torres. Torres taking a couple of dribbles as LaCour and Garcia meet him for the double team. He sends it inside to Sanchez. Takes the shot. He's blocked by Benzi. But inside on the second effort and an and one. And so that'll be Vento with the and one bucket as he heads to the free throw line to shoot another. Had to take something off the court there. No good on the free throw as it's rebounded by Garcia. Garcia with a move inside, gets the ball taken from him, and he goes out of bounds. And a nice defensive play there from Dario Sanchez, but the ball is brought back in. Vladiao over to Gonzalez. Getting the screen from Benzi. Step back, three. Good! And a nice three to end the first half of action here, or the first quarter of action here from Kingsville. The Brema is up 23-16 over La Feria. We will bring you right back for the second quarter after this.
The Harlingen CISD elementary experience looks something like this. Let's see that again. To learn more about the HCISD elementary experience, visit hcisd.org.
And welcome back to the action here from Kingsville. As the Bremas currently lead the La Feria Lions 23-16. The Bremas allowing the Lions to come back on them at one point, as the Lions came within 1 point, 9-10, but both teams trading buckets, and the Bremas making the most of the Lions' mistakes. And now they're up 23-16 to begin this second quarter. So far, Xander Barrera leading the charge for the Lions with 5. And on the other end is Garcia with 6. And a bucket made there to start. Garcia with it, top of the key, going inside the paint. Puts it off the glass, no good on the layup, and it's rebounded by Barrera. He'll send it to the other side. That's Sanchez, met by the double team, and the bounce pass over to Vela. Vela met by the double team as Benzi tips it, and going the other direction of the Bremas. Alan Gonzalez inside to give to Garcia, and the bucket. Met by a double team. There was Gonzalez. Bounce pass inside to Sanchez. Puts it up over Vladiao. He's going to draw the foul. And so he will head to the free throw line to shoot 2. So Sanchez gets a nice roll to get that one to fall. Point number 4 for him. And that one just rolls off as it's rebounded by the Bremas. And they're going to say Benzi used an elbow, so that's going to be a foul on the rebound. So the Lions getting another crack at it. And so the Lions will inbound. As Sanchez gets the bounce pass inside and down low. Torres will take it on the right wing, met by Gonzalez, drives the baseline, met by Benzi. And that's going to be a jump ball. And the possession arrow in favor of the Bremas. So Benzi's going to take his seat. And Terrell Jackson will check in for the first time tonight. LaCour over to Garcia and back to LaCour as he gets across the half court. Over on the right wing, he's going to hit the floor. And a timeout was called on the floor. So with that, we will take a quick commercial break and bring you back after this. And back to the action we go as the Brahmas lead the Lions 25-19. So the ball is inbounded and set inside, and good on the bucket there was Barrera, adding to his team high score. Vladiao coast to coast, no good, picks up the block. And so he'll head to the free throw line. As they scrub the floor a little bit here. So he will shoot two. He makes the first. And drain the second. And so the inbound from Gonzalez as he gets it back. He's at the half court, met by Vladiao. Backs in Vladiao and he gives it off to Vento. Vento back to Gonzalez, who takes it inside the paint, tries to get it in. No good, rebounded by Garcia. As he sends it flying over to Gonzalez, who puts it up off the glass. No good on the layup, tries to get the put back in, but it's no good. And now the Lions get the board and they are going the other way. Vento with it. Making a move on Gonzalez. Taking Jackson inside, under the basket, no good. Rebounded by Barrera. Gonna go out of bounds. It's gonna go off of Jackson's hands. So it will be Lions basketball. Sanchez with the inbound from the left side of the basket. Ball tipped out. It's going to go out on Garcia. So they'll bring it in from the other side now. Barrera looking for the ball, but instead Torres will get it on the right wing. Dribbles inside on Gonzalez, puts it off the glass. No good. Tries to get his own miss. They're going to fight for it. Gonzalez trying to hold on to it. That's going to go out of bounds. So it'll stay with the Lions as they bring it in from the sideline. The hefty defense from the Brahmas making it tougher and tougher for the Lions to get any shots off. A pass inside, picked up off the glass, no good, and it's collected by Jackson, and he will dribble it up the floor. He gets it to Gonzalez, pulls up from the mid-range and gets the bucket. Torres, no good, but draws the foul. So he will head to the charity stripe. Torres looking for his first points of the night. No good on that shot. And so coming in for Vladiao is Damian Arredondo. And the second free throw attempt is good. So coming up the floor is Garcia. Garcia working, kicks out. Gonzalez from the corner. No good on the three, but it's rebounded by Arredondo. He'll send out the offensive board, but it's stolen by Vento, who gets it over to Gonzalez. Gonzalez from the free throw line gets it back to Vento. It's stolen by Garcia. Other way, left-handed layup is good. The shot, no good. And it's collected by Jackson. Over to Gonzalez, fast break, good on the and one. And so Gonzalez with the bucket. That gives him 7 on the night, looking for number 8 now from the stripe. No good on the free throw attempt. That'll go out of bounds, and it will be Lions basketball. So the inbound from Gonzalez is tipped out by Alanis, and so that will force the Lions to bring it in again. Again, pesky defense as the hands continuously move for the Bremas. Vento taking it back. Inside is Bonetta. No good on the layup. Gets his own miss, puts it back up, gets the bounce and gets it to go. Garcia with it, top of the key, swings over to the right, pulls up from mid-range and gets to the fall. That's his sweet spot. And that's a good bucket there for the Lions. The screen from Jackson over to Garcia, takes it inside the paint, gets the and one! Lots of people asking for a travel, but it looked like a Euro step on the shot. So he will shoot from the stripe. He's unable to get it to fall, and it's going to be the Lions basketball. And so the ball is brought into Torres. Torres with the crossover on Alanis, kicks it out to Sanchez. Pull up from the free throw line, no good on the shot. Gets his own miss, tries to put it back up again. He's blocked, has a third attempt, but is unable to get it to go. And it's gonna stay with the Lions. Sanchez to Vento. Vento inside. Torres gets the miss, puts it up. And that will be a free throw attempt for Torres. They'll give him 2. Misses the first. And he drains the second. Moving fast and furious are the Bremas. Floater. No good off the back of the iron. And a rebound, and it'll be Lions basketball again. And being in the bonus, that will be 2 shots for the Lions. So now 2 free throw attempts for Vento. So Benzie comes back in for Arredondo. No good on the free throw attempt. It looks like it was a 1-and-1 instead. I apologize. And Benzie gets the board. Gonzalez with it at the top of the key. Gets a screen from Jackson. Kick out to Alanis. A deep 3. No good on the shot, and it's rebounded by Vento. Torres with it, met by Garcia. Torres getting around 2 defenders, kicking it over to Barrera. Back over to Gonzalez, takes the 3. Good! Nothing but the bottom of the net for Gonzalez. Jackson, good on the other end. Bounce pass, Vento for 3, airballs it. A little too far to the left. And that ball's gonna go out of bounds. So that'll be a turnover. Ball given to Torres, and he'll bring it up. Met by Garcia at the half court. Getting around Garcia on his right side. Making a move on the spin. Puts up the floater, no good, but it's rebounded, sent back up and collected by Gonzalez. He's trying to get around Gonzalez on the other end. Floater by Garcia, no good, a little too much mustard. Gets his own miss off the glass, no good again. Benzie on the 3rd shot attempt. That will pick up a foul, and that will send him to the free throw line for 2. Benzie unable to get the first one to fall. And he makes the second. Just a minute and a half left now. As it looks like we're getting a lot of 50-50 balls right here. Ball tipped again by LaCour. Picked up by Garcia as he's moving forward. He's going to draw the foul. So that'll send Garcia to the free throw line. And so he will shoot 2. Unable to get the first one to fall. Not been one of his best games from the free throw line so far. But he drains the second. Bringing it up is Torres on LaCour. Bounce pass over to the corner. Garcia with the shot off the glass. Unable to get it to fall. They're going to fight for it. It's going to be a jump ball. It'll stay with the Lions. Just around 30 seconds remaining. Ball tipped. They're going to call a foul. That one's going to be on Benzie. So Vladial will come in for Benzie after he picks up his third foul of the night. Got to save him for the second half. But on the other end, it's Elijah Vela who misses the free throw, and Garcia gets the rebound. Garcia bringing it up the floor, working on Torres, gets the shot up, no good, gets his miss, and puts it back up and in. Just about 20 seconds now. That'll be a foul. That one is on Garcia. So Torres will head to the free throw line. Torres, 2 for 4 from the free throw line. So he shoots another. That one's off the back of the rim, no good. And he's unable to make that one. The ball is brought up. Gonzalez with the kick out to Vladial from the corner. Good! Two seconds. Gets the bucket to fall. And that will end the first half of action as both teams head to the locker rooms. We will bring you back for some halftime stats after this.
This game is brought to you in part by the Concession Stand in Santa Rosa, a locally owned business providing a terrific atmosphere before or after the games and supporting athletes of all ages. When you're in Santa Rosa, be sure to stop by the Concession Stand and choose from the wide assortment of goodies. An advertising partner with Rio Sports Live is the Concession Stand.
And he throws it down. Oh! See you later, touchdown.
Come visit our new store in downtown Harlingen. We have furniture, appliances, clothes, collectibles, and more. All funds collected support the Sunny Glen Children's Home. Come see us at Vintage on Jackson at First and Jackson in Harlingen.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
And he throws it down. Oh! See you later, touchdown.
Hi, I'm Rebecca Castillo. I invite you to visit San Benito and see for yourself the many things this community has to offer. Our offices of economic development offer a variety of business resources to developers, investors, and business owners from small to large scale. Contact us and let us work together on your next business opportunity.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
And he throws it down. Oh! See you later, touchdown.
A Piece of Cake by Ibarras in Harlingen is a sweet stop for cakes, cookies, and pastries. The best in town for specialty cakes made to order. Sweetbread, cookies, pies, or how about cupcakes? At A Piece of Cake by Ibarras, try a Texas-style cinnamon roll, or how about some tamales? Wedding cakes, graduations, you dream it and they can make it. The best in town is A Piece of Cake by Ibarras in Harlingen.
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles. How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you, Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
And he throws it down.
Hello, everybody. This is your small halftime report, just about who's leading the charge for either team. Again, in the first quarter of action, the Bremas kicked off the game in a very quick start. They were on top to start the game 7-0, but then the Lions came roaring back, and as they came back, the Bremas needed to find their footing, and they were able to once La Feria started making a lot more mistakes on offense, and as well as the Bremas picking up their defense. Now, they've been able to stay on top of them as they have gone and brought the ball in from the baseline right after the Bremas come off of offense. And so because of that, they've been able to get a lot of transition buckets off a lot of steals, and so the Bremas have the lead that they have right now because of it. Leading the way so far for the Bremas is Nate Garcia. He has the leading amount of points so far for either team. And so that's that for the Bremas on that side. And on the other end, it is still Xander Barrera. Barrera still with, I believe, 9 points so far for the Lions. And so again, ladies and gentlemen, we appreciate everybody for tuning in. We hope you enjoy all the action, and we hope you keep it here for the conclusion. We will take a quick 2-minute commercial break, but when we bring you back, we will bring you the last half of action as we crown a bi-district champion here in this 4A matchup. So that being said, we will bring you back right after this.
See you later, touchdown.
The Harlingen CISD elementary experience looks something like this. Let's see that again. To learn more about the HCISD elementary experience, visit hcisd.org.
This game is brought to you in part by the Concession Stand in Santa Rosa, a locally owned business providing a terrific atmosphere before or after the games and supporting athletes of all ages. When you're in Santa Rosa, be sure to stop by the Concession Stand and choose from the wide assortment of goodies. An advertising partner with Rio Sports Live is the Concession Stand.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
Come visit our new store in downtown Harlingen. We have furniture, appliances, clothes, collectibles, and more. All funds collected support the Sunny Glen Children's Home. Come see us at Vintage on Jackson at First and Jackson in Harlingen.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
And welcome back to this third quarter of action here between La Feria and HM King as the Bremos lead 46-33 over the Lions. Again, Nate Garcia holding the basketball as he sends it over to Alanis, who pops a three and gets it to go. Is currently the person with the most points at 13 so far. And Alanis getting his second three of the contest. Ball sent over to Gonzalez, takes a couple of dribbles, has it in the mid-range, and a bounce pass over to Barrera, who is the leading scorer on the other end with 9. They'll send it over to Torres as the ball is stolen there. And Alanis is unable to get the transition bucket to fall. Licoro step back from deep, no good again. And now Dario Sanchez comes up with the defensive board. Moving forward and a bounce pass inside to Bento, who gets it to go. That's his second bucket of the contest. A shot no good as it goes forward by Torres. Torres, hop step inside, no good on the layup, but it's rebounded by Gonzalez, who puts it up, no good. And the rebound to Garcia sends it flying over to the core, who dishes it to Alanis. Valadiao from deep, no good. And Torres collects the board. Garcia playing defense on him, and now Dario Sanchez comes up. Sends it over to Gonzalez with a pump fake. Takes it inside, looking for somebody to kick it out to, and he gets it over to Sanchez. Back to Torres, making a couple of dribbles and a pass over. So Gonzalez inside on Benzi and gets the bucket. And so Garcia takes it inside the paint. They're going to call a block, so that will send him to the free throw line to shoot two. And a lot of complaints from the La Feria side, and rightfully so. That foul call could have gone either way. So Garcia heads to the free throw line to already add to his day. That free throw good. And that one's good. And so the Lions bring it up the floor. Sanchez over to Vento. Looking at Barrera, who picks it up. A swing pass over to the left. Vento starts his dribble, working on LaCour, gets it inside, slips. Benzi almost comes up with it, but Dario Sanchez collects it. Garcia will tip it, and Torres will get it. He's met by a double team. He'll get it over to Vela, who gets it back inside to Sanchez, puts it up, blocked by Garcia. Tipped out again. Vela with a shot, no good. Rebounded by Benzi. He'll start his dribble as he moves forward. He'll take it by himself, unable to get it to fall. That's going to go out of bounds, and it's going to be Lions basketball. An unfortunate amount of events here for both sides. And now they're asking if the floor can be wiped down on the other end, as a lot of bodies were hitting the floor. And so as they scrub it down, they'll get set to bring it in. So Torres has it at the logo as he sends it to Sanchez, a pump fake, but gives it to Barrera, setting up the give and go, and the kick out over to Sanchez in the corner. Back over to Barrera, but it's stolen by Garcia, all by himself, and gets the transition to go. 53-37, the Bremas looking to run away with it. Torres working on LaCour. Inside on Benzi, puts up the floater, no good, and it's taken by Vladiao. Vladiao with the pass over to Alanis. It's going to be too much mustard, so that will be a turnover. And Torres will take his seat as Gonzalez comes back in. Gonzalez over to Sanchez. To the corner is Vento. Back to Barrera, met by a double team. Kick out, top of the key. Gonzalez inside, has the ball stripped as Vento tries to pick it up, and he's going to step out of bounds. So that'll be a turnover for the Lions. They'll work to make sure that it's not as slippery down there. And so Valadiao inbounding it to Garcia as he gets around Vela. Alanis, LaCour with the pump fake on Barrera. Working inside, puts it up. And the shot attempt will send him to the free throw line to shoot two. He's able to get the first. Unable to get the second. And that ball stripped there by Garcia. Left hand, good on the layup. 56-37 now. Barrera with a pump fake. Puts it up. No good. Rebounded by Vladiao, who gets it to Garcia, and they're pushing the tempo again. Bounce pass to LaCour. Puts up the high arching shot underneath the basket, but is unable to get it to fall as it hits the top of the backboard, so that will be a turnover. And so the Lions have it. Bounce pass to Vela. Kick out over to Vento. He's met by a double team, and it's stolen by Benzi. That's going to be a foul. And it's going to be Brema basketball. That foul called on Elijah Vela. So Torres will come back in as Barrera takes a seat. And the inbound to Garcia. Garcia with the kick out to the corner. Alanis. Good! And a made three from Steven Alanis. That's his third of the contest. Ball to Sanchez. Inside. Blocked by Benzi. That will be a foul, and rightfully so. And so Vento will head to the free throw line to shoot 2. That will be foul number 4 on Benzie. The first free throw is good. Oh, it looks like it's going to be foul number 5, so he's fouling out. He's done for the day. Benzie's coming out of the game. Looks like I might have forgotten one, but that's usually how it goes. And so now the Bremas with it as they bring it up. Ball swung over to Garcia. Top of the key. Bounce pass to LaCour. He floats it over to Garcia, who takes it inside. Pulls up from his spot. He's not going to miss that. Ball given to Torres as it's tipped by LaCour. He's met by a double team. As he tries to get it out, it's picked up by Vladiao. Vladiao with the move, puts up the floater off the glass. No good on the shot. That's going to be a foul. That one will go against the Bremas. So it'll be Lions basketball going the other way. 61-38. Now the score as Alanis goes and takes a seat. On the floor. I apologize. On the floor now for the Lions is Jose Garcia, Julian Torres, Elijah Vela, and Gavin Vento, who just had that ball go out on him. For the other side, it's going to be Garcia, Vladiao, Jackson, LaCour, and Alanis. And a pull-up 3, no good by Garcia as the ball goes out of bounds. Some miscommunication from the Bremas, and so that will be a turnover. Or not a turnover, but the ball will just head out of bounds, so the Lions have it. On the left wing. Back over to the right side, that's Garcia. Pass to Barrera as the ball is tipped again and picked up by Jackson. Given to Garcia, it's going to be a 3-on-1. No look pass over to Alanis and almost gets the shot to fall, but Garcia gets the offensive board, tries to put it back up, and draws the foul, so he will head to the charity stripe. That'll be 2 for him. Good on the first one. And it looks like Gavin Bento will take his seat for the remainder of the contest after picking up his 5th foul of the contest, or of the game. So Barrera with the rebound off of the miss from Garcia. And the Garcia on the other end with a shot attempt, but no good. And so Nate Garcia moving it up. He sends it over to LaCour from deep. Nothing but net. And a made 3 from LaCour. Inside goes Dario Sanchez, no good on the shot. And another rebound for Garcia. Unable to get that shot to fall. And the Lions are going the other way. Just around 30 seconds remaining. Barrera over to Garcia. Back to Torres. Inside with a head fake. Tries to put it up. He will draw the foul. So he will shoot two. So Torres no good on that first shot attempt. But he has a second. And the second is no good, and it's rebounded by Jackson. They're going to call a push. On the big man, Michael Elizondo, so. Garcia will bring it up with just 15 seconds remaining. He gets it across the half court as he sends it over to LaCour. Back over to Jackson. Garcia, LaCour from deep. No good on the three. Rebounded by Vladiao. Just 3 seconds remaining. Getting around his defender. Puts it up. Gets it to fall. And that is how the third quarter of action will conclude. The Bremas up over the Lions, 67-38. We will bring you back for the final quarter after this.
See you later, touchdown.
Hi, I'm Rebecca Castillo. I invite you to visit San Benito and see for yourself the many things this community has to offer. Our offices of economic development offer a variety of business resources to developers, investors, and business owners from small to large scale. Contact us and let us work together on your next business opportunity.
Yeah, we welcome you back in for this fourth quarter of action as the Bremas lead big over the Lions, 67-38. As we head toward the conclusion of this one. Of course, anything can happen, and the Lions are still in it with so much time to play. Splitting the defenders was Torres. Bounce pass. Sanchez from deep. No good. Taken up by Garcia. LaCour with it. Pulls up from deep. No good on the stop and pop. Alanis with a save into LaCour. Tries to kick it out. That's going to be a foul. So that'll be a trip to the line for LaCour. He'll get that one to fall. And so with the 1-and-1, he's earned himself a second. And he's unable to make it. So the ball is given to Sanchez. Sanchez with it across the half court. Sending it over to Vela. Vela has the ball tipped. LaCour tries to tip it. But Sanchez picks it up. That'll be a foul on the Bremas. That one's going to be on Gonzalez. And so Fabian Olivares checking in for the first time as Gonzalez goes and takes a seat. Ball sent over to Torres. Torres working on LaCour. Getting tipped and stripped by Garcia, who takes it coast to coast on his own. And that will be a timeout on the floor by the Lions. And so with that, we will take a timeout here and bring you back right after this.
Sherryland, ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
And he throws.
And welcome back. With 6 minutes and 50 seconds remaining here in this bi-district matchup between the HM King Bremas and the La Feria Lions. It's been a tough going so far in this second half for the Lions, as it seems the Bremas just can't stop from scoring on offense. But Torres will head to the free throw line after drawing the foul there. And again, in the beginning, the Lions kept it pretty close through a majority of the first quarter. But once we got into the second, the Bremas started to pull away thanks to some heavy defense on their part. Getting a lot of hands moving in a lot of different directions, and thanks to that, they've been able to do a lot of damage on the other end on transition. Olivares, deep! Nothing but the bottom of the net for three. But again, the Lions trying to fight back in this, but they just can't seem to get any offense going. Bounce pass to Gonzalez from the mid-range. He gets that one to fall. No good on the transition bucket, but the second effort from Garcia goes in. Mid-range free throw shot there from Sanchez as the ball gets tipped out. Jackson comes up with it. Have the ball tipped, but Olivares has it. He sends it over to LaCour from the corner. And another three. It is raining threes from Brema Nation. Garcia coming up with it now. He gets across the logo, nobody meeting him, and so he takes it effortlessly to the bucket. Now up by 39. Pass over to Sanchez, who puts it off the glass. He's going to draw the foul. So he will shoot two. So we're going to have a lot of substitutions now. Sanchez makes that first free throw. We have a lot of substitutions as Garcia, Valadiao. Garcia and Valadiao all take a seat, as well as Ace LaCour. So incoming for those squads, or for that squad, is Damian and Dorian Arredondo and Ty Dominguez. On the other side, Dario Sanchez will take his seat. And so in now for the Lions as Jackson puts up that layup, no good. Romain Gonzalez, Garcia, Vela, Zuniga, and Barrera. And so a trip to the free throw line for Gonzalez on the 1-on-1. He'll miss it as it's rebounded there by Dominguez. Crossover over to Jackson. Jackson with the inside pass. Arredondo with the shot. Gets the bucket to fall. Kick out. Barrera from deep. No good. Rebounded by Garcia. Making a move down low. Gets the and one to go. And so Garcia now at the line. No good. As Dominguez brings it up the floor. Dominguez with a pass over to Jackson. Jackson down low. And the other Arredondo gets it to fall. The Twins with back-to-back buckets. Damian first and Dorian on the other end. And the shot missed there will send the Lions once again to the free throw line. That's Barrera who will shoot. As he makes that first. And he nails the second. And I stand corrected, it's supposed to be for 3. So I'll make the third. So the ball is brought in to Dominguez, working on Gonzalez. He sends it over to Dorian Arredondo. They're going to call an offensive foul. And so the inbound to the Lions. Barrera pulled up from 3, but that's going to be a travel. So that'll be a turnover with 3 minutes and 30 seconds remaining here. And so Olivares brings it up. Olivares to Arredondo, and that's going to be a travel. And so the ball given to Garcia over to Gonzalez. He sends it forward. It's going to be tipped as the ball is saved. Arredondo over to Dominguez, who puts it up. Gets the and one to fall. And a big bucket there from Ty Dominguez. And now he gets a chance to seal the lid on the and one at the free throw line. It's no good. And the Lions are moving. Ball to Torres. Puts it up. No good. And now the Bremas going the other way. Olivares with the bounce pass to Dominguez. He sends it over to Jackson. Jackson stepping back. Takes the 3. No good on the shot. And a hard foul there on Damian Arredondo, and he will head to the free throw line. And some nice dribbling there from Terrell Jackson before Arredondo had a chance to get that shot off. Misses the second free throw as it's picked up by Dario Sanchez. Barrera working on Dominguez. Over to Sanchez. Inside. Off the glass, no good, and it's picked up by Jackson. Jackson. Olivares from deep. No good. Gonzalez to Torres, working on Olivares and gets the transition lay-in. Dominguez on Gonzalez, inside the paint, gonna get stripped, and Garcia comes up with it. To Gonzalez. Gonzalez with a layup, no good. Rebounded by Dominguez, and they're going the other way. Barrera gets the steal, pump fake. Looking over at Gonzalez, has it on the right wing. A pass over to Torres, baseline J, no good, but rebounded by Garcia, puts it up and in. It's going to be a timeout on the floor as they give Garcia his glasses back. So Jackson set to inbound as he gets it over to Dominguez. Dominguez gets around Gonzalez. Inside the paint, the no-look pass. Dominguez with a step back, takes the three. Off the side of the backboard. So that'll be an out of bounds. And so the Lions bring it in. Over to Barrera. As time winds down. Barrera with a three, no good, rebounded by Orodondo. And brought up by Dominguez, back over to Jackson. Jackson with a bounce pass, it's gonna be stolen by Garcia. Garcia bringing it up the floor. Giving it to Gonzalez. Barrera with a pump fake inside. Up and under, no good. Another steal by the Lions. Barrera gets a shot to fall. Ball brought into Dominguez. He'll take it back off of Orodondo. That's going to be an out of bounds. It'll remain Brahma basketball. Olivares loses it. So that'll be out of bounds. A floater from Sanchez is good. The ball is given to Jackson. Just 12 seconds remaining. And that will do it, folks. From H.M. King High School, as the Brahmas take the victory and the bi-district championship over the La Feria Lions, 86-56. We appreciate everybody for tuning into this contest this afternoon, and we hope you all enjoyed the game. For Real Sports Live, I'm Frank Ardenas. Goodbye, and have a great rest of your day.